How is it going, guys? I am Ken the Gamer, and man, has it been a while since I have produced a video. I was kind of busy during the semester with school and stuff. It was kind of hard to balance things. And then when I did get some time to play, it was quite a big adjustment converting from Black Ops 3 flying around everywhere back to boots on the ground, baby. And honestly, at first I was not a huge proponent of this game. There was rumored to be skill-based matchmaking in it. I think there are some accounts that they're being a little bit, I'm not too sure. Anywho, these Christmas noobs have fixed everything I could have ever wanted about this game. I don't know why these noobs are so bad. Maybe they're just adjusting from Black Ops 3 and boots in the sky like I had to. But I've never actually experienced Christmas noobs this horrendous. The wEt clan, as you can see, we are a new clan. There are 5 of us, however only 4 of us are playing in this gameplay. Shout out NBM, Nick Medina, Boy Wonder. But we played 5 games. I collected 4 of them because I was forgetful and forgetted to save the middle game where I went 22-3. But Bronco Mania's KD before our hot streak began was, I think, 0.96, 0.97. Enzo 3, he was 1.1. B-Chat's 1.04, and I was 1.38. So that's an average of 1.11. And after each game we were playing, this is the 4th one, and I'll show you the 5th one, and then 3 I missed, and then 1 and 2. 1 was not Goose, and I did decent, but that was just like whenever it started to get hot. But we have an average KD of 1.11, and after each game, I would take our KDs and average them just because we were playing so out of our minds. And after 5 games, the 4 of us with our 111 average had an average KD of 3.7. So that's more than 3 times better than our average KD. And I don't know, I think the reason why we were getting such bad players was because the 4 of us, we logged on together, and it was kind of late at night, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But because we were getting noobs on our team too, but they couldn't counteract the fact that we were just like slaughtering these guys. So it wasn't even fair. The noobs on our team, they would go like not even that bad, like 2-6, 2-7. But the thing was, we would get all the encounters, like we'd get kill streaks. I think there was one game, I think it might be the next one. We had someone on our team, and they didn't get a single kill the entire gameplay. And they didn't play terrible. I think they went like 0-4 or 0-5. And that's just like the caliber of people that we were playing. After our 5th game, there's actually like some decent players on the other team. Miss Lassie. That guy, he honestly wasn't even that good, but we were so used to playing these people without thumbs. It's just, it's tricky going back and forth. So I don't know, because right before we were playing Team Deathmatch, which is, I think, what all the Christmas noobs are. So if you really want to go off, I highly suggest playing Team Deathmatch. But we were playing Hardpoint before, and we were winning games. But after like 4 or 5 games, I think I was the only player going positive, and we were just like really struggling to get kills. So we'd have to like we'd get on the Hardpoint, and we just get shot off. So we were very good playing the objective, but getting kills was definitely not our forte. So Hardpoint, that's where all the good players are. If you want to challenge yourself, if you like the challenge, if you don't like just shooting people that they can't even see you. There are like countless times in this video where I encounter one of the Christmas noobs, and they're not moving, they don't shoot at me, and Christmas is over. I was playing today. So this video is from December 30th. I was playing today, and there's still, like, the enemy team just doesn't want to shoot back. They're like a bunch of pacifists. The class setup I'm using in this game for the most part, I mean, I pick up other people's weapons, but my go-to, my starting class is the MP40. I have Quick Draw, I have Grip, I am using the Mountain class. My kill streaks are Recon Aircraft, Fighter Pilot, and the Glide Bomb, which I probably honestly could have put on like more advanced kill streaks, but I just like being able to get these ones over and over and cycling through them. And then my banner, I believe, I have to double check. I think it's Hustle. I'm not totally sure. I have to double check on that. I'm really trying to get. I don't really use armor that much because I'm not a huge LMG guy, but my M1941 class does have armored on it just because I'm trying to like prestige that past level 4 and get the Hunker banner, which I use a lot in ranked play. I've been playing ranked play not too much. I'm in the gold division. It's just frustrating when players like leave and you're playing 4-on-3, and I think it'll be a lot more fun next season when you're able to like play with teammates, aka me and my wEt clan, capital E. So you see, Jesus, like look at us. I had a 7, almost like 6.37 KD, and Zoe got a 3. We got like a 2.6, and I didn't see the last one. So just to look at our progress throughout the past 5 games, I was averaging a 6.08 KD. The one that has me at 3.83, that was on Gustav. I was sniping. I'm not totally sure if I'm going to show that clip yet. Here we are on Ardennes Forest. As you can see, the lobby's not totally full, and I am now using my M1941 with my gnarly camo, trying to spruce things up from the MP40. And ever since the nerf, where they buffed the FG42, or no, forgive me, they nerfed the FG42 and they buffed the MP40. The MP40 and this weapon are my 2 go-to weapons. If I snipe, I use the car. But this one, it acts as a submachine gun with its fire rate, but it still has the damage and range of an assault rifle. And the MP40 is a pretty long-range submachine gun too. They buffed it, and they buffed the fire rate. And honestly, I think it's very viable for a competitive gameplay. I do believe that it is better than the PPSH, at least in my opinion. I know Scump, he's a big-time PPSH player, but honestly, you do you. Whatever feels best in your hands, you use. And some tragic news. This got me really upset. So I prestiged, and then I was like low level first prestige, and in one of my supply drops, I got my very first heroic card, and it was an FG42. So I also already used my prestige token on the bar at this point, so I had to level up to get it. And now that they weren't feeding us double XP like crack when the game first came out, it took me longer than I had anticipated. So I was very excited to use it, and I was leveling up as fast as I could. And then midway through, I got to around level 20 or so, and I got a second heroic FG42. I'm like, wow, like this is really cool. I can't wait to use it. And you can totally see where the story is going. So I got to, I think you get the FG42 at level 37. So I got to the level before it, at 36 or whatever it was. And I was playing with my B-chats in this video. I was playing with him late at night, probably like 1 o'clock. And I got to the level right before it. And I think to myself, okay, I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll play with an FG42. I'll be able to unlock it and I can use my heroic versions. I wake up, I see on Twitter Drifter's tweet. He retweeted Michael Condry. To my surprise, FG42 is garbage now. I picked this guy's up in the video. He has a nice golden FG. I get some kills with it, but it shoots so slow. I don't understand how this guy got it. Maybe he got it gold before the nerf, but I haven't even used my. I tried out the heroic once just to see it. It has a cool camo, but it just breaks my heart. I mean, why do my 2 heroic cards both for the same gun, and why do they have to nerf it so hard where you can't even use it? You can't win gunfights. The recoil, the fire rate, both of it, they just stink. So at this point of the game, a lot of the enemy team has dropped out. I think there's like 3 of them or so left. I'm using my kill streaks, and I can't find anyone. There's this glide bomb here, and there's one where I just died. I can't see anybody. Just look at the scoreboard, 64-14. Our team against their team is averaging what, 32/7, almost a 5 KD. We're like a 4 something. I do know at the end of this game, we finished with a 5 KD. Our fifth teammate, I think there's only 5 of us, our fifth teammate, good sport, didn't really cause too much damage to the team. Didn't get any kills, but that's okay because we still love him. And I'm just checking the back of the spawn because I thought I saw someone back here. But there's no one. If you watch it this far in the video, thank you very much. I hope you had a very happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all of them. Hope you the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. Adios.